What's crackling, fam? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with a little short one just for you, fam. Just for you. Yeah. I was reading an article with something I know about because my grandfather comes from this place in Florida called Chipley, Florida. Chipley, Florida. That's like the home base of where they would use little babies for alligator bait. You know what I'm saying? Take the skin, use as wallets. Anything you could think of with skin. They'll make shoes out of black people's skin. They did everything to our people. You know what I'm saying? It seems like the more older I get, it's not racist. It's more I don't like other races. I'm not a racist person, but I just don't like them, and I have all reason too. While I look at my history, and you look at our history, see things they done to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow, when is shit gonna stop? It's never gonna stop, fam. Never gonna stop. Why? Because I do believe what they said, we are cursed. We are cursed people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we are cursed. You know what I'm saying? They said we didn't obey God's commandments or something like that. We did something wrong. So he set us out, for punishment. They for 400 years to be slaves. You know what I'm saying? It's written down inside the good book too. You know what I'm saying? It's in the good book. How we the only people that was taken from our homeland, put on ships, and sent throughout the whole world and be oppressed by enemies. That is us, right? That's us. We know that. No, we have no kind of race in this world who loves black people. Now we are on our own, and once black people, get that truth in their heads, I think we'd be much more better. I think we'd be much more better. Yeah. We'd be much more better. We need to always concern ourselves with our people, not with other people, not other people's problems or anything. Leave them alone. That's why I say segregation was a good thing. You know what I'm saying? We had our own mom and pop stores. We did our own thing. But once that shit came, they broke segregation up. Look at us now. Look at us now. We're still in the same goddamn boat. We have never elevated to a point to where we can feel comfortable. To where we can feel comfortable. We will never feel comfortable. We'll never be able to feel comfortable as long as we in the surroundings of our oppressors, or the oppressors. Right now, you say, oh, what you mean oppressed now? Yes, it's oppressed now. There's no kind of slavery right now. But if you look at, like I tell you before, look at 1960. Type this in here. Listen to Uncle No Punk while I tell you things. Type in slavery, Mississippi, 1960s. People were still, in slavery in 1960. I ain't say 1860, 1960. You know what I'm saying? They never knew. They never knew, fam. Yeah, I saw a report. There was a young brother, interviewing this old man. He tell like that they did that. No one knew nothing. And them backwoods out there, they probably still got some black people out there in them backwoods out there in Kentucky, them hills and mountains and shit like that. They don't know what's going on, fam. Our people's been through so much shit. Been through so much, you know what I'm saying? But we persevere, you know what I'm saying? They can't, we like cockroaches. No matter what we do, we still cross the goddamn gutter. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that there. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that. I also viewed this, I saw the other night, it was his brother. He asked Chat GPT, he said, if you came from heaven and you had to go down and choose the race on the earth who are the most godly people, who would you choose? And ChatGPT said the goddamn thing says the black race. You know what I'm saying? That we are the chosen ones. We are the ones. So even ChatGPT knows that. So therefore, you need to look into yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Look into yourselves and get that blackness out here, that black power. We need that, dear. We don't need no weak ass brothers to walk around always talk about simulating our brothers, black and brown, our white brothers, our brothers. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fools out there. They're not our goddamn brothers. You know what I'm saying? And most black people are not brothers and sisters neither. You know what I'm saying? So stop the bullshit they're trying to comfort other people, because it's like this here. If y'all scared to say things, I see a lot of dudes that scared to say that. Have a conversation with them. I talk about white people, black people, whatever it is there, and they're like, no, a white person next to them, their friend, they don't want to let their true feelings out. Don't let their true feelings, because they don't want to hurt the feelings of their white friend, their massa. They don't want to do that there. But no, Punk is not that way there. I'm not that way. I'm gonna tell you the goddamn truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do have white friends. My white friends they know me for a long time. They know everything I say is the fucking truth. No, it's the truth, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, before it's at Chipley, Florida, alligator bait, for babies, you know what I'm saying? There's tie ropes on little babies and put them inside the swamp, you know what I'm saying? And let the alligators come chomp on them, and they will pull the alligator in. You know what I'm saying? This drilling about 3, 4, 5 times a night just to catch alligators. Those little babies in just to get killed, you know what I'm saying? None. Now you want to ask for reparations. They tell us, no, you can't get reparations. All they do is tell like this, F you black people. And once black people get down the head, they're not going to give you no goddamn reparations. Or if they did get reparations, what that's going to do? Huh? For all the misery and pain and fucking bloodshed they did to our people. What's that going to do? Huh? What's that going to goddamn do? That's some bullshit there, fam. Yeah. But I tell you like this here. It might sound funny, but this was told to me about old head back in like back about 90 it was. I was in Germany, right? And we said this called a Trinkhalle. We drink beer. So we drinking beer. This brother came to and said, yeah, I see y'all dudes here. Y'all mess these German girls, right? What y'all need to do is goddamn impregnate them. We like, huh? If I can impregnate one, we don't have no goddamn kids. But he said this only way for some reparations. He said impregnate them and make their race your race. That's how you get back at these goddamn fools. And I thought about that too. I was like, damn, dude's telling the goddamn truth. Dude's telling the truth. So that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah. I'm getting back. That's how you get back, little by little. Get a little bit, impregnate their women. Do that, then impregnate. Don't talk all that bullshit. Oh, she's a Becky, this and that. So what? It ain't because you're doing it for love. It's for sport. You know what I'm saying? Get them pregnant, mess their goddamn race up. They don't care about our race. You know what I'm saying? I have black people always come in my comments and they talk shit about you don't know what you talk about, you this and that. You sell out N-words, shut up. Yeah, you sell out N-words. You always want to please massa, you know what I'm saying? Be politically correct and things of that nature there. I'm not politically correct, but none of goddamn, I speak the goddamn truth. It is what it is. They use our little babies for alligator bait. You know what I'm saying? Made leather wallets, shoes. How about take the hair from slaves and things like that for pillow cushions and pillows and things like that, huh? We wasn't nothing to them. Slavery wasn't ended by 1865. That's about 160 years ago. It's not that goddamn long ago. They want you to feel like it's thousands of years ago. So therefore, you want actual reparation getting us. It was a long time ago. And you dumb sellout blacks out there, y'all worse than the goddamn Klansmen. They said y'all dudes, they need to be head y'all dudes out there talking about, oh, we shouldn't get reparations. If we get reparations, what y'all gonna do with it? Y'all gonna waste the money. Y'all gonna do that there. Don't worry about the fuck I'm gonna do with my goddamn money, Sambo. Just get my goddamn check if it's possible. If not, I'm gonna do it the other way. Like I said, impregnate that goddamn woman. Stop buying up all that goddamn white people shit there. You know what I'm saying? Switch up on your diet too. That's your diet. That's why blacks are dying always so early and shit. You know why? Because adapted to these people's diets. All the sugars, the starches, all this goddamn thing. Once we get back to our vegetables and fruits and stuff, we be back on good. We are the chosen ones. Everybody hates us. No one loves black people in the goddamn world. Get that through your head. There's not one race of people say they love us. They all love what we do. They watch what we do. They admire what we do. They envy what we do for us. Music, hip hop, dancing, sports, the way we look, everything about us. They know we're the chosen ones, fam. That's why they're gonna keep on trying to put their foots on our neck, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? We gotta get that shit off. You gotta get that shit off. They suck us, you know what I'm saying? Once you realize that you are the chosen ones, you know what I'm saying, that you're the original black man, and without us, it would be none of them. You know what I'm saying? There's only but one race in this world, and that's the black race. You know what I'm saying? All the rest are just offsprings. Why? Because they cannot make us. We can make them, and things of that nature there. It's all truthful facts. It's all true facts. They're evil. They're goddamn evil. Yes, they are. They're goddamn evil. And I don't hear you blacks, y'all come and say, oh, my friend this here, or my wife, or this and that. I don't give a goddamn if she's your goddamn wife. Y'all get into a goddamn argument, I bet that racism come out of ass. I bet that pink bacon come out of ass. But call you a goddamn N-word, some goddamn things that is always going to come out. They cannot suppress it. It's inside their DNA to be fucking evil, fam. Anyway, it's my little short about, about everything. It was mainly about what I'm doing something about. Is that true? Did they use black baits for alligator bait? Yes, they did, my brother. Yes, they did. Chipley, Florida. Look it up. That's my grandfather's hometown. That's how I know about things of that nature, fam. Do your research on that shit there. Don't be sitting around and be pacified. So you got this in your hand, this computer in your hand, this cell phone. Chip and Chat GPT. Ask some questions about goddamn things there. Because Chat GPT just said there on this video that's going viral right now that if they was to come back to Earth, they want to come back as a black man. This is the ChatGPT saying that I will come back as a black man because he said we are divine. This is a computer telling you, you know what I'm saying, fam? Not me, the computer. And I'm out, fam. Peace.